It's a beautiful day. It wasn't earlier. Hello everybody, it's EastSussexBiker here. I'm in the car park at Gatwick. This is looking glorious. I'm just on our way home. Right, here we go. Thanks mate for putting that there. Don't need heated grips on. They did notice. Had a flat tyre. Off to get fuel. So we might take the scenic route home. Range 193. So this is where you pick up with somebody, but you don't necessarily follow everything they do to keep up with them. The thing is, where is he going to go for it? Very close to that van, plus he's got a pillion too. Poor pillion. I've noticed that the gear change doesn't like it unless you're accelerating really, and then you can use the quick shift effectively. But if you're kind of tickling along, it kind of doesn't really like it. It likes to be on power, as it were. So 175 brake horsepower this thing, but it's happy tickling along at 40 in fourth. I like the ride position, and I like the fact that I can touch the floor, which is good. Horrible, these lines. Oh, we've got some competition ahead. It's Turned out really nice today. It was it was 2 degrees when I left. That's right. Yeah, not -2 degrees. But I kind of compromised that for the nice temperature later. There we go. Didn't break many rules. Whilst everybody's sleeping, we'll go round them. Nasty hole here. Just there. And we don't want to pressure him into thinking that he's got to race, because we're not about that. 30 miles an hour, chap, we've got a 60 ahead, you could have waited. Yikes. Like I say, we don't want him to think we're up for a race, because that's not how it is. I want him to enjoy his ride, same as I want to enjoy mine. It is quite fun to pick up with somebody, but it can lead to trouble. Tell Mr. Audi man off for giving it large. Could have taken both of us out. Yeah, so for such a powerful bike, it's very flexible. Position is nice. Clocks are very clear. I like the speedo, I like the rev counter and the dash itself. Just have a quick look behind me. And it sounds nice too. I don't know whether you can pick it up with the helmet mic on this. I need one of the fluffy ones. That was very nice of him. Gear change is very slick on it. Like I said before, it does have its moments with the quick shift. If you're idling or just on overrun or whatever, it likes to be moving and accelerating for the quick shift to work effectively. Thank you. I like it when people wait. I was going to pull into one of the car parks, but they're all gravelly and I don't like gravelly car parks. But again, through here, there's if you come through this part of the Ashdown Forest, which is right in the middle, the sheep do tend to gather round here and they will wander across, and there's also the occasional cattle. So you do have to be careful, and the cattle sometimes wander along the road with their calves as well, and if you hit one of those you'll know it. Okay, actually I'm going to go over there because I'm going to go back that way anyway. Right, turn her off. So I'm just being careful about the side stand. And then we can have a little look. Whoa. So, here she is in the daylight. Now red is not something I would normally go for. Blue is usually my colour. But I put the hugger on, which is the mudguard. The exhaust is part of the actual model itself. This is the 30th anniversary model, and I just haven't really had time to get out on it and do a little video on it. So there are a couple of little things that could do with touching up on it paint wise. There's a little bit of paint missing here, a little bit of could do with doing there. The forks, a little bit of corrosion there, but unfortunately these do suffer with a little bit of corrosion. Well, all the BMWs do. It's not their finest hour. So the quick shift is here. And I bought this little box on the back, this little bag on the back, which is really quite good actually, because it does extend. You can raise it. So I've got everything in there. I've got my padlock, a cover, some waterproofs. So just take a couple of photos. I haven't really done much of this sort of thing with it. Just haven't had the weather really. It's me getting in the way, look. Just the sun. Let me do it like this. Then I can make myself disappear. Almost. But I'm very pleased with it actually. I had a few issues with it when I first got it, but actually now it's kind of grown on me, and we're bonding, which is good. I love the sound of it. It's got everything on it I want. It's got the Akrapovic exhaust, the quick shift. It's got heated grips, all of that standard. It's got a menu on the dash as well, which is really good. So I get all sorts of information. Just going through its check. So I can check average speed, fuel, range. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, I think that's tyre pressures possibly. Temperature, oil, clock. So I've got everything I need on there. And it's really nice. And I'm very happy with it. The dealer's been absolutely brilliant. And I think you can tell how good a dealer is really by how they deal with any problems that you have. We'll just wait till the traffic's gone and then I'll start it. I mean, this is a 10 grand bike. New, this was just over 10 grand. So you can't really complain. It's 10 years old now, so clearly I'm not going to be paying that sort of money for it. Right, so home we go. Just make sure we're clear. The only thing I'm a bit, what I don't like is this wet plate clutch. they really clonk into gear, but I try and wait for it to unstick. But even so, it still gives you that really nasty clonk. But in the morning from start, I'll hold the clutch in for a while and it'll click in really nicely. But it's very steady. It's a very sturdy bike. I mean, I couldn't afford a new bike, so obviously my options were obviously to go second hand. But I've kind of crept up from a 95 year bike to a 2008 and now a 2013. So, you know, I've done my apprenticeship. I've had to wait my turn and sort of slowly work my way up. And one day maybe I will have a new bike, but I really like this at the moment. Very pleased with this. I like the sound, I like the way it rides, I like the way it handles. It feels nice, the sitting position is nice. Oops. But I've only really ridden it to work and back, and I haven't sort of had the chance to sort of really play with it. I think I've done one ride out with it. So actually, yeah, I think if you are looking for something at a reasonable price and reasonable condition, then these are quite good. But they're very good actually. I mean, I've had 3 BMWs now. And I do like them. And I'm not a snob, but I like the brand. We'll own this bit of road, shall we? Then everybody can get through. That was my friend, my neighbour. Not looking. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. It's EastSussexBiker saying goodbye.